Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to OneShot. OneShot is one of those games I've wanted to play for a very long time. I actually started it on my channel. I currently have one episode of it up. I recorded a second part, but I never actually got around to editing it. I recorded it right before I changed my room around and added a bunch of stuff, so already it kind of dated the video, if that makes sense, and I was pretty preoccupied with Rain World, so I never got around to it, but it's always a game I wanted to check out. The story of the game is you're a chosen one, and you're actually meant to save this dying world, essentially by bringing it power, known as the sun. It's an indie game, and what surprises me the most is the overlap between this game and the Rain World community. I'm just very eager to check it out. I put up a poll and people said they would be interested in seeing me play other games, and this is one I really wanted to check out, so here we are. Dedicated to our beloved friend Felix, aka the Judge, / Aaron Mullins. We miss you. Here are the controls. Let me skip past it and then complain that I have no idea how to play the game for the rest of the episode. Examine with Z, cancel with X, walk with arrows, walk faster with Shift, A, S. You know, if I forget it, I'll just spam every button on the keyboard and see if it works. Gameplay. Explore and interact with the environment and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you have picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with other items in the inventory or use it at certain locations in order to progress. Although full screen is an option, the game is best experienced in Windows mode. Closing the game will save your progress. The game also autosaves after some key events. Look at that beautiful face. Good morning, Niko. Oh, hello? Oh, we can walk around. I'd also like to clarify for any new people that are tuning in, my first time playing this game, I actually did not get very far. I got to the robot factory. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's as far as I got. So there's still a lot of this game to be explored. I'm also looking forward, I've already done this, but look forward to me forgetting how I did it and messing up for the next half an hour. There's a TV remote here. Niko picks it up. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. I don't want to read. Input password. Okay, I do remember this mini game. That's not the right password. Access denied? I guess I don't. Door is locked. What we actually had to do was a soft glowing light trickles through the window. Oh yeah, we actually have to equip the TV remote. In the faint light, Niko can glimpse the face of the remote. All of the numbers except 0243 are missing. 0243 yellow, red, green, blue. 0423 yellow, red, green, blue. 0423 yellow, red, green, blue. 3240. Access denied. I messed it up. What? Oh, I gotta equip the remote again. That's embarrassing. I knew what to do and I still messed it up already. 0243. Red, green, blue. 0243. Oh. 02. Hold on. 0243. 0 red. Right? 3420? Looks good to me. Access granted. There we are. Wow, we unlocked the computer. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? I think I'm good. And remember this. Your actions here will affect Niko. Your mission is to help Niko leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot, Dylan. For those who don't know, my actual name is Dylan. The computer gave it away. Another thing that I never actually not that I didn't pay attention to, but I never actually addressed it in any of the videos. The game actually, I assume after you finish certain events, the game actually leaves files, specifically notepad files, in your it saves it actually on your computer drive. So I'm going to check at the end of every recording for next time to see if there's any notes left behind. It also wants me to play it in windowed mode. F4, I believe? F12? Nope, that takes a screenshot. One of these buttons. There we go. I prefer it in this mode, just because it's better for the video. Plus, I don't think people just want to look at my background the entire time. What did it say to do again? I already forgot. Let's go into the bathroom. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Niko. A withered plant. A withered plant. Notice how withered plant is in gray text to represent that it is in fact withered. Sits here, stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. A toilet. There's no water in the toilet. The tub won't run. This is so sad, guys. Leave a like if your toilet doesn't... Wait, what? Leave a like if your bathtub doesn't run either. Go to bed? Niko just woke up here. Hello? Anyone? The door closes behind me. First thing we should do, grab a bite to eat. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Niko, what are you doing? Don't take the alcohol. Such a bad influence. The sink won't turn on. Just a table. Just a chair. Wonder if this chair is going to be any different. Just a chair. No, it is not. Let me... You can interact with the door. Pretty cool. I'll take a screenshot of that. Maybe I can use it for the thumbnail. It's locked. So why don't we... It's definitely not because I remember it from last time. Why don't we... Niko readies the branch. It doesn't manage to light. Just stick the branch in the broken TV and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? We electrocute ourselves? There we go. We now have a wet branch. Let's stick the wet branch into the broken TV. Niko readies the branch. Ah! The TV gives off a dangerous looking spark. Now we can light the fireplace. Wow, the flames are dim but comforting. That's it? What's this that fell off? Something... Oh, I skipped too fast. Whatever it is, we dig it out. The basement key. Ooh, it's really dark down here. Why can't we run down the stairs? What is that, a tripping hazard? I also, a little bit late to announce this now, but I got a new chair. So hopefully my back doesn't hurt as bad, because this one, it's not built into the chair. It's actually a pillow, but it does have lumbar support. The chair is a little bit uncomfortable though, especially for the price. We found a light bulb. Let's throw it into the TV and see what happens. We did it! This is another... I do not remember when this game came out. As of today, though, it's on different platforms, such as the Nintendo Switch. This game also has a very... I don't think it has the largest community in the world, but it also is another very active, very dominant community. Let's see what happens if we stick... Let's actually try and stick the light bulb in the TV to see what happens. The TV gives off a dangerous looking spark. Now when I'm done with it... Oh, we can't do anything with it. Can we like put the light bulb in the furnace? No. Or the fireplace, sorry. What happens if we... Oh... We can view ourselves in the sink with the sun. We can't put it in the bathtub, and we can't put it in the toilet. There we are. I wonder if that gets annoying, all the screenshots I take throughout the videos. Oh. Very interesting looking outside world, if I do say so myself. I don't remember this part. I thought we exited. What's left of a computer terminal? What's left of a computer terminal? Do you think this one's going to be any different? What's left of a computer terminal? And we gotta make it up. That's actually the building we left at, guys, in case you were wondering. Fast travel. You can quickly travel to the locations you have already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. Pretty self-explanatory. The default key for opening the menu is A. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. I actually forgot about that last time, and I would just walk back and forth over and over and over again. A robot. It no longer has power. Good to know. I like to go down. There's a minecart. Can we ride it? We can't even interact with it. Oop. Sorry. There's this fella. Ah! That light bulb! You are here! Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. Are you sure about that? You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. What a lot to put on one person as soon as they woke up. I'll now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Oh, well, can you tell me about this world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time wastes for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. That tower you see in the distance? It once held our sun. Oh, so that's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Ooh, can you tell me about the light bulb? I found it in the house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. It's so dim. Grim, sorry. Ah! But now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh, can you tell me about... Let's hear about the computer. In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Niko. But I'm Niko! Are those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to Dylan. Dylan? Ah, that would be our God. Music to my ears. If you're here, that means Dylan is here also. Dylan will provide guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have. Yeah, that's why you messed up the computer so many times. Really? I haven't seen anybody though. Have you not contacted Dylan yet? I don't think so. Being the bringer of our son, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with Dylan. An ability that no one else possesses, certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. Alright. Good night, Niko. Hello? Dylan, are you there? I would like to change my name to Diplexate because it's for the channel. That is not my name. Oh? Well, what is your name then? Oh, I gotta spell it? Oh. Diplexate. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Watch as that's wrong. I would cry. Nice to meet you, Diplexate. My name is Niko. You got his name wrong. I actually heard someone. They said their name is Diplexate, though. This is incredible. It seems the recorded name was just because you stole it off my computer. Updating database. Oh. Update complete. Do not be afraid to ask Diplexate for assistance. You are the Messiah after all. Can you tell me about going home? Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. The music stops. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh, that's okay. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. He's just happy I'm leaving. Man does not get paid by the hour, I can tell you that much. A robot may not injure a living person or, through an action, allow a person to come to harm. Rule number 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people, except where such orders would conflict with the first law, meaning that they always have to listen to humans unless whatever the humans ask the robots to do will hurt other humans. Rule number 3, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law, meaning robots can do whatever it takes to protect them. I don't know why I'm explaining it. I sure all of you understand. To get the video to 8 minutes. The box looks interesting. I wish I had something to pry open with. This is how far I made it last time. Self-charging solar battery model N87. 1-year warranty included. How generous. Simply place your self-charging battery in full daylight with the lens facing up. Charges in seconds. No external power is needed. Troubleshooting manual. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens on the front side has not been dislodged during transportation. 1 charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice a decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact the manufacturer. It's a faded poster. Reminder to all workers, the rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp spawn period. If you observe a pond with a bubble over surface, please contact management immediately. We will dispatch a harvest team ASAP. Let's read this note. The use of a robot as a replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially the one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but it doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. Signed, management. A robot without power. Let's go in the terminal. It won't turn on. Never mind. A page with faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high, as expected. We have provided customized backup cells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and the signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single. The rest of the page is unreadable. There are a lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. Good to know. That's a big machine. It doesn't seem to be doing anything though. There's a rectangle shaped hole in the middle. Looks like something used to fit in here. I actually also, and I took a look at the settings before playing, and there was actually an option to make it so you run by default. And I turned it on because that's such a nice quality of life change. Let me interact with one of the machines here. A big machine. Looks like a press used to crush metal. Does anybody remember what I did last time? It was this machine. You can actually put the light bulb in it. Like I say, I'm not gonna put the sun here. I got an achievement for doing that. I love this game. It's so good. Just a head. Yikes. Not much to do in that factory, at least right now. The last thing I'd like to do is we're going to meet a new friend. We're just gonna... Oh, a letter. Although the poisonous gas is highly localized to the vent zones, Baron's workers were still recommended to wear gas masks. These masks were mandatory around active vent sites, of course. As more and more of the workforce got replaced by robots, we found ourselves with a surplus of abandoned gas masks. It seems like a waste to get rid of them all, so we kept a few for emergencies. Oh, it doesn't tell us where they kept them, though. Good to know. We definitely need a gas mask. There are countless times where I try to just make Niko go into the poisonous area anyway, and it doesn't let me. So, no, I would never do such evil, corrupt, cruel things. But, see? This is a poisonous area. Diplexic, there's something in the air here. It hurts to breathe, and we had to turn back. No, I would never do such evil, corrupt, cruel things. That's awful. I'm so sorry. What happens if we go up here? Just a robot. A robot! No power, just like the rest. They slacking, that's what they're doing. But there we are. The light bulb! So, are you the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller, or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh! I'm a person! You got the eyes of a cat, but cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. A child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. But that robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. Ugh. This is gonna sound cold, but... I honestly think you're better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. We've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. We would have already done so if that was the case. So you just got here? Then you must be headed towards the tower. Mm-hmm. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, sun, isn't it? Yeah, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend, and the power is strongest at the summit. In other words, the peak. Maybe it will send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it though. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I think this is exactly where I left it last time. But this is where I'm gonna leave it here for this episode of One Shot. It's a lot shorter this time because I didn't take half an hour trying to get out of the opening house. We're also getting very close to where I left off, which is very, very good. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode of One Shot. If this is the first video you've seen by me and you would like to see me continue the game, then consider subscribing to the channel. And I do have a Discord. A link to that is in the description if you would like to chat with me or any other fans of the YouTube channel. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful night. See you around.